my channel. Well, as you can see, I picked up some Chinese food, Chinese takeout, and I got an appetizer combo. So it had an egg roll, chicken fingers, what else? Oh yeah, boneless spare ribs, and I have some pork fried rice, and I ordered a side of beef teriyaki. Oh yeah, that looks really good. I like them when they're dark. They have a little bit of a charcoal flavor. Can't even see me behind them. The boxes here. Yeah, it's not too safe to put that toothpick in your mouth. Not a toothpick, a wooden skewer. Just some ocean spray cut with water. I just got through cutting up one of my fig trees so I could sell it on eBay. Sometimes it's hard to get rid of these fig trees. This particular fig tree, it's 10 years old. I've got 10 years of my life wrapped up in this tree. I actually have a cactus that's even older than that. I think this cactus I have is like 20 years old. Got chicken fingers. Egg roll. Boneless spare rib. You know, I think when I was a kid, they had spare ribs, but nobody had thought about boneless spare ribs at the time. I don't think that was an option. No one who thought of making the boneless spare rib an option. I just always remember eating the meat off of the spare rib, off of the bone. Oh, pork fried rice. Get some pork fried rice here. I like to put the duck sauce on there. Yeah, so I had to cut the roots on this and make it so the tree can fit into a 6 by 6 by 36 inch long box. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, Chinese raviolis. I think I'll stick with one. Whoa. I almost dropped that on the floor. The duck sauce. I don't know if you can hear it. Whoops. Sorry. fourth high wind storm to come through. Oh man, I'm hungry. I never put soy sauce on pork fried rice. I do on white rice. Wow, this really hit the spot. Let's get this, I don't know what they call this dipping sauce for the raviolis. I shouldn't have put the lid back on. I like to dip the chicken fingers in that too. I think it's been a while since I had Chinese food, right? I was watching, we got locally on public television. I was flipping through the stations, and occasionally I watch this program. It's from England. It's like Escape to the countryside or something like that. It's a real estate show where people move, like from the city to the English countryside, and they had this house where it's like a post and beam house, but the walls are made out of hay. So you have a standard size bale of hay, and one of the things that you do is you cut them in half and I think in quarters for use in the building process of building these houses with the hay wall, or they have walls for the hay, but the structure itself is like a post and beam. And then they mentioned when this construction technique was popular, and now it's getting more popular again. I think it has a really good insulation value, and I think what they do is they put stucco on the outside of the bales of hay. But I don't know if you've ever heard of the saying, in its heyday, and that's when something was popular. You would say in its heyday, and I never thought of the root of that word, why you would say in its heyday to describe when something was popular. Well, it goes to when they used to build these houses out of hay. A period of time when that was very popular in England and maybe elsewhere, and that was in its heyday. And that's where that phrase or that saying comes from. I never even gave it much thought. I had heard of it before, but that's where it comes from. It's weird you come across a piece of information like that in this unrelated program. Well, I like this beef teriyaki. If I can get it off this stick here. I can't believe I have these fig trees that I've been taking care of for 10 years. That's why it's a little difficult to part with them. But I just can't deal with lugging them around. They gotta weigh like, I don't know, 80 pounds, 100 pounds. So I'll get at least 3 meals out of this. This was $33, and I'll easily get 3 meals out of it, so $10 a meal. Well, no carousel today. Just right to eating. I'm actually, I don't know if I'll eat half an egg roll. I'm actually kind of full. I don't think I would have ordered this if I had something in the house to eat. I need to get some milk. I think the milk is 2 days past its expiration date. It's still good though. But the other day I had oven roasted chicken breast, and I think you get like 2 breasts for like $6. So I cooked up some white rice, and I had a salad with it, I think. So that's a pretty inexpensive meal. Yeah, so maybe I'll eat I like to make my own egg rolls. Gotta give that a try sometime. And maybe I'll eat the whole egg roll. It's just falling apart here. I know I wanted to say is I remember going as a kid was like, going on a trip to a foreign country. People, I don't think there's many places left. I remember reading an article where a lot of Chinese restaurants are closing because they accomplished exactly what they wanted to accomplish, and that was the first generation immigrants came over, and they worked really hard to get their kids to college, and the kids went off to college, but they don't want to work, take over the business. So a lot of these Chinese restaurants have gone out of business, and it used to be, I think most of the time when I was a kid, when we went to get Chinese food, we ate at the restaurant. If there was anything coming back home, it was, leftovers. But it was always like, really exciting to go out, and maybe the restaurant would be dimly lit. It would be like red themed, the benches would be red. And they'd have like at the cash register, I think you would eat, and then when you left, I remember we either paid at the cash register, maybe left a tip, but paid the bill at the register, and the register was always on top of a counter where they would have like you could buy extra fortune cookies or boxes of tea, and I always liked getting those really thick little cups, and they would bring this hot pot of tea, and you'd pour the tea. These little tiny cups, but they were very thick. And if you ordered like the poo-poo platter, you would have a flame. That was always, exciting as a kid. You'd have this flame at the table, and you'd have your spare ribs and all your different appetizers that you would heat up on the little thing of sterno. But I think most people just order takeout, these days. Guess I'm gonna end up eating the whole egg roll. I came across that channel, Uncle Rogers. I think the guy does stand-up comedian, but now he's taken on the persona of this guy, Uncle Rogers, and I think he does food reviews. He was reviewing some videos where people were making stir-fried rice, and a lot of people were just doing it completely wrong. Even like there was a chef, his name Jamie Oliver, I think. He actually got, what happened to him? Oh, somebody assaulted him while he was out on the street. I think it was in New York City. I think he's a stand-up comedian, though. Uncle Rogers. Pretty funny. He does this fake accent when he does the reviews. Well, let me put my plate aside. Let's see if there's actually a fortune in my fortune cookie. Alright, let's take a look. What we have here. Just because you put up shoes, just because you put tap shoes on an elephant does not mean it can dance. I don't know what has happened with fortune cookies. It has a lucky number on the other side. I don't know. That's not the way. That's not a fortune. Okay, that was satisfying enough. If I have to, I can go for a Klondike bar in the freezer. Well, thanks again, everyone, for stopping by. That was could have been any meal, but I went with some Chinese food. Just a little hungry. Never go shopping or order when you're really hungry. You might end up ordering more than you really should order. But I'll get, like I said, a couple of meals out of this, so thanks for stopping by. And thank you for your comments. Thanks to all my PayPal contributors. Thank you for using the Amazon affiliate link in the description. I think I noticed a little bit uptick in some orders, given that we've got Black Friday. It's funny how they have Black Friday weekend, which runs into Cyber Monday. But yeah, thanks again, everyone. Thank you for your continued support. And until next video, everyone,